What you see is what you get. Have you ever wondered when you think of something, it suddenly shows up in your environment? You thought of buying a new car with a specific color blue. Then when you are on the road, you saw a lot of blue cars? It is not a coincidence. You have just flipped the switch on your brain to notice all the blue cars. When you are in a mall and you need to buy a dress that is color pink, wherever you go, you will notice all dresses with different colors, but pink will stand out among them. This is a powerful part of our brain called Reticular Activating System, RAS. And it also filters out other images in our brain that does not attract what we want. Whatever you think of and see in your brain, you will easily notice it in reality. You may be wondering why what you are thinking about suddenly appeared. This is normal. This is how our brain works. Reticular activating system is very useful when setting up goals. When you set up goals and you visualize them, you see them in your brain as images. The more you see your goals, the more you are close to reaching it. When you are preparing for an exam, it is normal that you will study. The more you study and see it in your brain, the more accurate that you will pass the exam. When you have a project in your company, you will likely to create a roadmap or a plan to set small milestones to reach the big goal. The more you review it with other team members involved in the project, the more it will progress and the project will be accomplished efficiently. You also have to know that RAS can either work for you or against you. That is why it is vital to know how it works. By default, RAS likes to be in its comfort zone. It does not welcome anything that is outside its scope. It does not want hardships, nor does it want anything new, and not particularly interested in any challenges in life. If you are not using RAS to your advantage, then it is likely that it is working by default today. This is the reason why most people do not entertain any challenges in life. They want to be where they are relaxed. Getting out of their comfort zone for these types of people is chaotic, and they think will kill them if they tried. There's really nothing bad here. But if you want to have a life that is meaningful and can impact other people's lives, you have to adjust your RAS to work for you. You have a reason why you are living today. One of the reasons is to fulfill your mission. To get onboarded on your mission, you have to leave your comfort zone. The first thing you gotta do is to set up your goals. Visualize them in your brain. You may not know it yet, but our brain sees every communication through words as images. While you are reading this article, each word is translated into an image. That is why visualizing what you want to accomplish and claiming that you will achieve it activates the RAS to work for you. RAS will switch on all the necessary opportunities and resources for you to be able to reach your goals. Bad use of RAS. You need to be careful in what you feed your brain. All sources such as TV shows, magazines, ads, attitudes of people around you, and other things that you see provides a very big impact on how your brain works, especially how RAS is being used. If you keep on watching a horror movie, you will be terrified while watching it. And after watching the movie, you will get home still terrified, thinking that there is a ghost in your room. Suddenly, you will imagine that your white shirt is floating and you will scream. You will later find out that it is not a ghost, but just a shirt hanged by your mother. It's the same thing with watching news, where you see a lot of violence or bad news being reported. Have you ever wondered why majority of news being reported are negative? It is because that is what we are interested to watch. This is not very healthy, but this is just how it works. The impact to your life? It could be your attitude, which will be violent, or you will have heavy emotions in your life. This will cause you to be narrow-minded, short-tempered, and will have a poor outlook in life. The good news is you can totally power off your TV if all you see are bad news. You have to be careful when choosing friends. Most addicts in illegal drugs are influenced by their friends. They see it as something that is cool and a must for them to try. So they try it. Then later on, become hooked on the bad habit. The worst part is they became addicts themselves. It is very important to choose and filter what you feed your brain with the kind of friends you surround yourself with. Positive use of rest. The series of examples we have discussed are all bad sources for your brain. Now, let's spend time discussing how we can use our sources to use our brain to work on our side. Remember, what you see is what you get. In other words, whatever you feed your brain, that is what you become eventually. There are a lot of TV ads or commercials that are not harmful for you. If someday you want to be successful on investing in the stock market, what you should be watching are news and businesses, not news about terrorists. You should be reading articles on how the stock market works and not how the stock market collapses. And to the most part, you should surround yourself with people who are already succeeding in the stock market. If you could also find a businessman who could be your mentor, that would be great. Do not surround yourself with people who are greedy with money. You will become like them as well. When setting up goals, you have to be specific about them. Write them on a piece of paper and make sure to set deadlines. Deadlines are very important. Otherwise, you will procrastinate. You have to read these goals every day and visualize that you have already achieved them. You can also write a vision statement which you can read weekly. The statement should be in the present time. It is more powerful to say that I have it rather than saying I will have it. For example, I am now earning 50,000 pesos a month. It's more powerful than saying I will earn 50,000 pesos a month. Remember, what you have in your mind will happen. And for you to attain it, you have to study very hard. And you should be action-oriented. Watch tutorial videos and read books that will supplement you to reach your goals. Reminder, you now have a quick glance of how your brain works. It works with a system called Reticular Activating System, RAS, where you can choose all you want to see and filter out all other things that will not be any of help. RAS can either work for you or against you. To be able to live a life that is meaningful and impactful to every person is everyone's mission. For you to do this, start working with your RAS. Befriend it so it will work on your side and not the other way around. There is no limit to what you can accomplish in this world if RAS will work on your side. Do not be an average person who lives in mediocre life. Be a person that God wants you to be. A person that will live with a vision and a mission. A person that will bless and heal the world. And a person that will live a life to the fullest with no regrets until the very last breath. Always remember, add everything you read, hear, watch and all the aptitudes of your friends, then get the average. The resulting value is 0.